Hey, what's going on, everybody? So we are now on to Final Fantasy VIII of our Let's Play every Final Fantasy. Let's play a lot of Final Fantasy. Um, so we're on a say it's that game. Um, I've played this game. To be honest, I've played this game probably 4 or 5 times. I've actually never beaten the final boss. I've gotten to the final boss. I'm not gonna say it's not a good game, because I don't think that's the case. This game has never really been for me, and this is like the game on this playthrough on all this whole play every game that I was kind of looking forward to it, but I wasn't. Um, like I want to beat this game, and I haven't really tried it. I haven't tried this game in a few years, so I'm like, maybe now that I'm older, maybe I'll like this game a little bit better. I played this as a kid, and just could not get into it. To me, it just doesn't feel like a Final Fantasy game. There's elements, but with that said, I'm gonna get right into it. So, boom. Awesome opening cutscene that we're gonna see though. But I think there's some good things about this game, but honestly, just as a whole, it is I don't know, it's never my thing. But we've enjoyed every game so far. Um, so I don't think this will be any different. I do think this is going to be fun, but yeah. So we had this is remember that. So this game came out about a little over a year after Final Fantasy VII came out. So there was so much hype behind this game, and I think universally it's just agreed it's not as good as Seven. And I think at the time people just were so underwhelmed, expecting this to be like Final Fantasy VII, and it's to be honest, besides the title of the game and like maybe a few summons, there's really like no similarities between the two games. I don't think there is. Um, just from the look to the battle system to everything. You know, so I picked this up I think a year after this came out. Um, and so I knew not to expect Final Fantasy VII. I was okay with that. Um, but I don't know. I mean, there's some good things about this game. We'll get into that. We'll dive into that. But this is one of the best. This might be the best opening scene for a Final Fantasy game. And just as a heads up, I am playing this on PC. It was on Steam for like $6. I'll just play on PC. See, if how the graphics are, if they look any better or whatever. To me, they kind of look a little bit better. Like they just look a little sharper. Um, I was gonna play this on the PS3 and play that version, which is just an import of the PS1 classic. But I just figured why not? We'll play it on PC. But yeah, like I said, this is just an awesome cutscene. Which a little bit doesn't make sense, but whatever. Whatever. 99. Maybe it came out in I guess it was maybe a year and a half after it came out. I don't know. Final Fantasy VII was 97. Yeah, already this looks a little bit better than the original PlayStation version. How are you feeling? Okay, I guess. Okay. Take it easy next time you hear. Looks like your eyes are focusing. You should be fine. Say your name for me. Say your name for me. Squall. Why don't you take it easy in training? Next time you might not be so lucky. Oh, that's a cipher. That's Cypher. Won't listen to anyone. Why don't you ignore him? He can't just run away. You want to be cool, huh? Well, don't get hurt in the process. Let's see. Your instructor is Quistis. Quistis. We'll probably vote into that later. I'll call her now. Just wait here a minute. Quistis? Come get your student. Yes, yes. His injury's not serious. It'll probably leave a scar. Right. Now, please come by. Squall. So we meet again. There's no doubt that the cutscenes in this game are absolutely amazing. I knew it'd be either you or Cypher. Come on, let's go. Today's the field exam. Oh, is there something on your mind? Not really. Ha ha ha. What's so funny? Funny? No, no, it's not that. I'm just happy. I feel like I'm beginning to understand my student a little, that's all. I'm more complex than you think. And tell me. Tell me more about yourself. None of your business. Hate this music. So this is Balamb Garden. Basically it's a military academy type place, and yeah. Morning, class. Let's start with today's schedule. Seems to have been some rumors flying around since yesterday. Yes, the field exam for CD candidates will begin later this afternoon. Those not participating and those who failed last week's written test are to remain here in study hall. Field exam participants will have free time until the exam. Just be sure you're in top condition. Meet in hall at 1600 hours. I'll announce the team assignments there. Any questions? Oh, and Cypher? Do not injure your partner while training. Be careful from now on. Field exam participants, I will see you all later. And Skull, I need to talk to you. Because she didn't just talk to us. You haven't been to the fire cavern yet, have you? You won't be able to take part in today's CD exam if you don't pass this prerequisite. I was gonna go this morning with Cypher. Do you have a good excuse? Not really. Now let's get going. If you're not too confident yet, you can review your studies at the study panel. I'll be waiting at the front gate, so come down when you're ready. You can access the study panel from your seat. So I kind of do like I kind of like I don't like these controls. The look of school, like the look of the characters. I'm late. Wah. Are you okay? There. Hee hee, I'm fine. Sorry, I was kind of in a hurry. Oh yeah. Hey, did you just come from that class? Is homeroom over? Whoa, oh no. This place is so much bigger than my last garden. Oh, hey. I just transferred here. Do you think you could give me a quick tour of this garden? Sure. Woohoo, alright, let's go. We'll take the elevator to the one floor lobby and I'll show you the directory. Um, I what drives me nuts is the click. I understand the realism, but the clicking every time you take a step drives me nuts. Absolutely nuts. But I do like for once you're not like in Final Fantasy VII, like your whole party would like go inside the inside Cloud or whoever was in charge, and it was just always kind of weird. Yeah, at least in this they follow you, but Long Guard is pretty big. It's a good idea to check where you want to go and select it here. I have a question. How do you use this? Move the cursor and press B1 to select. I have no idea what B1 is. Next, I'll give a quick explanation of the various facilities. Yes, sir. You will find the dormitory to the north. A majority of the students live in the dorms. There aren't too many students who commute. Yeah, I'm in the dorms too. You can rest and change in there. West of the north block is the cafeteria. There's always a big rush for the hot dogs. You better get used to waiting in line. Got it. East of the north block is the parking lot. You usually take the garden car when a mission comes up. The front gate is located to the south. That's right, I have to go meet Instructor Trepe at the front gate. What's the matter? Nothing. Next we have the quad located in the west block. There's an event being planned there. I know, it's the garden festival. It's gonna be great. I'm planning to be on the committee. Wanna help out too? Let's just continue. South of the west block is the infirmary. This is where you get treated for your injuries, but a lot of students just come here for advice. What's the doctor's name? Dr. Kadowaki? On the east block. This is the training center. It's the only facility open at night. It's used for training, and they have real monsters running loose here. If you don't take it seriously, you may end up dead. Just be careful. Ooh, okay. South of the east block is the library. There's a lot of material you can look up here, but the terminals in the classroom are a lot more efficient. And you already know about the classroom on the second floor, right? Yep, I remember that one. By the way, the headmaster's office is located on the third floor. You need permission to get in. Another question, what's the headmaster's name? Headmaster Sid. Sid. Yep, that's about it. Anything else? Got it. Hey, are you taking today's CD exam? Yeah. And maybe I'll see you again later. I've already finished my training in my previous guard. I'm taking the CD exam today too. Good luck to both of us. Huh? Thanks a lot. Weird, it says 15 minutes for the playthrough. I've been on for I think 10 minutes, so I don't know. Not that I really care about the playtime. Oh, there we go. I think we're going in the right way. So this over here, this little purple thing, is a draw point, which is where you get magic from, and we'll get into that later, I think, once they explain it. But Squall, you're forgetting something. You're GF. A girlfriend? I have a few things to explain before we head off. GF gives us strength. The stronger the GF, the stronger we become. So here's a brief explanation on junctioning a GF. This means GF must be junctioned in order to power up and use abilities. Begin by junctioning a GF. Right now, no GF is function. All other commands in gray cannot be selected yet. Once junction is selected, GF and magic commands appear. No GF is junction, magic is displayed in gray. Let's junction a GF. I hate the song. basically draw. You end up drawing magic either from enemies or those things that one thing that we walked by. Um, and that so you don't have magic points in this game. You simply have a set amount of spells. So if you have fire, you end up you can draw 5 fires or 7 or 9 or whatever, and that's how many times you can use that spell. They tie into your stats. They can, which I was never really a fan of. Like fire, for instance, might help you would junction it to your health or your strength, and like certain ones are better for your strength and certain ones are better for your magic. To me, I think it's just tedious. Oh yeah, I gotta change these controls up. So we're gonna junction the GF Quizzicato. And what I don't like is that draw is such an important thing in this game, but yet you basically, so you can either do GF, you have to choose 3 of the 4, magic, GF, draw, item. I don't know, just it doesn't make a lot of sense to me to have to choose. It's cool. This is cool though. All your guardian forces in this game have certain abilities and commands that they can end up learning, which that's pretty cool. So dun 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 dun. Fire cavern. I gotta remember where that is. Oh, these controls are throwing me off. There's the fire cavern. So this is, of course, this is the first Final Fantasy I played after 7, and like right away you're on the world map, which to me was just like weird. So yeah, we're gonna have to change some of this stuff. And it just felt weird. Like this took forever getting into a battle, and a little bit of it I think had to do with I explored Balamb Garden a little bit. Why is this guy taking? It's taking forever to beat this guy. So like that's draw. So this guy has Blizzard, Cure, and something else. So we're gonna stock on him. In fact, I'm gonna get some more blizzards because I know we're coming up to the fire cavern. And this guy's easy enough, so it's kind of, to be honest, now that I think about it, it's probably better off that we're stacking up on this guy. He's not even attacking. We're gonna stock a little bit more. Probably stock on some cures too. Yeah, and this is probably, to be honest, my least favorite battle music in a Final Fantasy game. I don't know. It just doesn't. Like I said, I don't think. And it's a solid soundtrack. Like it's got some good music. It just doesn't feel like a Final Fantasy game though. Yeah, we'll speed that up a little bit. Okay, junctioning magic. Now pay attention. I'll be explaining how to utilize the magic you have stocked. You can raise the character stats. This is what I was saying. GF has learned the ability. Junction on the stats. That particular stat will be displayed in white. By selecting junction here. GF and magic commands will appear. You are able to junction magic by selecting magic. Magic is selected. List of magic appears. Use the cursor to select which stat to junction. Junction magic manually one by one. Select auto after junctioning. Auto junctions magic automatically. This is probably what I do the most, to be honest. I don't like to have to, you know, once you get like, you know, all your abilities or all your stats are able to be junctioned. It just I hate having to go through every single one, figuring out which one is best to use, which magic is best to use, and you know how to use your gunblade. Try to go over it. It's been a sec, so that's the only reason why I'm going through all these. So here, you select gunblade auto to on. Perfect may not be possible. You must select off. And it's funny, they don't even tell you what this is. Like, right at the end, it's like, oh yeah, it's this limit break.